Different doesn't always mean bad. Different doesn't always mean sad. Different can sometimes be quite nice. Let's look at different a little differently. That's my advice. Different this, different that, different clothes, different hats. It's boring if we're all the same. To me, when I think of being different, I think special, I think unique. That means one of a kind, not free. I think different is my kind of game. Different legs, different hands. You say pecan, I say pecan. I like mustard on my French fries. You wear a turban, I wear a yarmulke. Happy Vaisakhi, happy Hanukkah. When Daddy's mad, he always speaks Chinese. To me, when I think of being different, I think special, I think unique. That means one of a kind, not free. I think different is my kind of game. Yeehaw! Okay, pop quiz. Who thinks your thoughts, has your feelings, and looks exactly like you? Well, nobody, except you. Here we go. Different hair, different eyes. We both have feet, different size. Some of us have different holidays. My skin is dark, you have freckles. I like stripes, you like speckles. When I sing real high, I make a squeaky noise. To me, when I think of being different, I like to think that I'm a little different. The thing that we all share is that we're all different. I think different is my kind of game.
In psychology, they always want to give some sort of an acronym to things, and OCD and all these other things. The acronym that I've come up with to explain a systemic worldwide epidemic of mind is MBS, Miserable Bastard Syndrome. Complaining. It's an addiction, and we were taught by our parents who were taught by their parents, right? You look at the world the way it is and you complain, and if you're lucky enough to live in a place where the complaining is with a sense of humor, it can be funny. New Yorkers are hilarious. They complain about everything. Traffic, oh my God, forget about the traffic. You know, I'm going to have a beard by the time I get there. Right? It's enough already. Yeah? Everything's complaining. But when you meet people who are just exuding appreciation, right? Everything they see is, wow, this is great. And look at that. It's so beautiful. I'm so fortunate. They create a snowball effect to that, do they not? Yes. And don't you, when you're in that great mood, you're on vacation, you're at Club Med, or in some beautiful place, you're like, wow, wow, wow. You're finding the positive aspects and you're riding that wave as opposed to the alternative MBS wave of it's going worse. So I want you to imagine you're under canopy, right? You're hanging like my wife was under the parachute, and you're looking down below you for a place to land. That's the future down there. And of course the future's kind of wide open. You got lots of possibilities for what might occur. And what you bring to the table shifts the way things are going to go, right? What you look for is who you are in many ways, right? You can only see who you are in terms of your mood. And I have noticed that nervous parachutists, when they're coming in for a landing, I can drop them over a gigantic field of grass that is flat as a pancake with no gopher holes, no rocks, nothing. But if there's one shrub in the middle of the field, they can't take their eyes off of the shrub, right? And this is our addiction to negativity. And I don't know why it is. I guess that we're trying to protect ourselves from that one thing that we don't want to see occur. But when we fixate our minds on that, we're not in the other state of mind, which is celebrating, enjoying, and finding the way to make this go as well as possible, right? I mean, when things come together, you've had moments where you picked up your guitar and you played perfectly because the mood when you went in was perfect. Or you go into a sale, right, and you sit down with a customer and you're just in a great mood and they're feasting off of your great mood and you can't mess up. It has to lead in a good direction, correct? That the world is fueled by inspiration. that is the real thing that human beings, and particularly America right now, the past 10 years has been a little rough. You know, it's been a tough time. Things have happened that you go, wow, I never thought that was going to happen. Well, it did. We need to face it. I've had parachute malfunctions where I thought, I don't know if I can get back in the plane again. You know? I mean, I've had them recently. You know, I have them all the time. Sure. Of course, I fixed most of them.